mugs on the roof. Excuse me, Mr. Finlay, but did poor Chuck pay a visit to the backyard this morning? Then I shall go and pay my final tribute to him. For the last time, I shall use his super duper pooper scooper.
Oh, that mod. Oh, that's some funny stuff. But if you want to see some really funny stuff, come down to Andrew Tuner Auctions Thursday night. Starting at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5, so you can peruse things over. Got a good one, starting with lamps over here, because that's where the TV's at. I thought that'd be a funny way to start. A little mod. Remember that show? So, we'll be starting with, as you can see, some costume jewelry. Extremely full flats of it. We're always hearing stories of people finding treasures in each box. There's so much stuff that we just can't go through it all. And got some ammunition there. Some cool portraits made from bird feathers of, wouldn't you know it, birds. There's some foreign currency coin. Some nice silver rings. There's more silver. Silver! Here's some really nice, now we've gotten these before. It's a famous artist. They're a numbered prints. Unfortunately, I can't read the artist's name. Those who know seem to know and can recognize these pieces. We've got 4 of them. Excellent. Very nice. For you German World War II collectors, there's a nice piece for you to check out. Powder horn. Back there is an unfireable. I want to repeat it. I would not even attempt to try to fire it. I did finally get the bolt to actually work. It's a Vetterli rifle. Swiss, 1869. Very old. Basically, I had to look it up online. There's no recognizable marks on that old thing, and a lot of screws missing. But it'd be a really cool wall hanger for a man cave or something. Very unique rifle. Come to preview, check it out. Preview Wednesdays. Look at that nice stuff. There's some Kleiben. There's some Kit Kat, I think is what they call those. Those kind of 50s clocks, kind of turned into its own brand. Kleiben collectible cups. I believe I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right? Kleiben? Well, if you're one of those who know, then correct me the next time you see me. More very cool things. Cat sprinkler. And that looks like an accordion I could maybe learn to play. Got a really cool trumpet. It's got a gold inner bell, or gold plated inside of the bell. It's a pea shooter. Great shape. Made by a New Yorker. American made. There's some of that old. There's some old comics, and then old like adult comics, if you will. Down here we got that's cool. I believe it's a, what is it, 80 millimeter mortar box, I believe. Really cool 10-gallon crock. Very cool. Kind of looks like something maybe Boy Scouts, but really well done. Nice spear. Bet that person made Eagle Scout. Maybe. A couple of those first act guitars. This entire case up here in wood is for sale. It lights up from the bottom and the top. It has 6 glass shelves. We just have one in there holding these very cool, also very collectible blown glass paperweights. Those are pretty cool. There's a lot of people that collect those. This is Japanese. I don't remember the name of it. So much to learn. So much to learn. cool Swiss. Let me show you some of the things back here. We have some really nice high-end dolls, new in the box, never been taken out. Doll collectors, you may want to check those out. Some cool books. Nice artwork. Numbered. Oh, it's that kind of paper cutout stuff. That one's signed. This is signed. Like a painting of ducks coming in the land. These are really cool, these puppets. Information's written on them, so check out the photos. I took a close-up of the cards that give you all the info on each one of these puppets. They're the real deal. I think they saw some TV time. Cool ham sign back there. Has a little bit of fire damage, but just from the screen, kind of, you know, it got hot at that particular spot, but pretty darn cool. Ham's the beer refreshing. All right, moving on. Oh, so like the past couple of weeks, we've had some clothing and different things from a certain pick that we got. This is the end of it. There's some Patagonia coats in there, I believe, size extra large. There's some really pretty amazing vests. Some of them are sequined and very complex. Pretty cool stuff. More yard art, mostly cat oriented. Along that theme, there's some knitted things, crocheted things, finished works, scarves, yarn. There's a couple of rugs. These books are mostly all about quilting. Well, quilting and knitting, but mostly knitting. There's some quilting books. There are some, I believe, Cliben again. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Cliben collector stuff in this particular tub. Probably would be selling it by the tub. The knitting stuff did rather well last time, so we kind of have something similar this time. As you can see, a big giant box full yarn, wool yarn. I mean, if you really tallied it up, there's no telling how much that would actually cost. I couldn't even imagine. 'Cause I've been places and seen just one thing of yarn, just one roll for $10, and you know, there's got to be 200-300 of those in a tub. Well, maybe not quite that many, but pretty amazing. Alrighty, let me show you some of the table stuff, then we'll go around and do the furniture, kind of like we do. There's some nice stainless steel items down there. Big 10-gallon crock, I think I showed you earlier. Real nice clean hat. Look at that sucker. Beauty, beauty. For more details, always check out the photos. I try to show everything. If it's got a name on it, I try to front and back. I usually try to put a yardstick up so you can see, you know, the size of things. Sometimes it can be hard to tell through a photograph. Here's a Wii system with games, all kinds of Wii stuff. This is some kind of crazy stereo thing that apparently that thing I don't even shoots electrical current all throughout it, and it goes with the music, so it just kind of pulsates. I don't even understand it. It sounds cool as heck. Makes me want to get it just so I can plug it in and see what it actually does. Well, professional pen tablet, and it looks new in the box. I opened it up. I don't think anybody's even touched it. So cool electronica. Definitely worth coming, checking it out. Things down below. All kinds of printer paper, photo paper. You know how expensive that can be if you're into if you have to print things. More of those kind of box sets, 24. Hey, Mork and Mindy. I was just talking to my best friend about Mork and Mindy the other day. Down here was a really cool toolbox chest. Yeah, that's pretty nice, actually, for those who are vintage tools. And all right, moving on to the tables. A lot of more of the Hallmark collectible things still new in the boxes. A lot of it, a lot of cat things, tubs full, ornaments galore. I'm going to kind of do things a little differently this time. As you can see, ornaments, more Hallmark collectibles. Looks like an angel, looks like a Santa type scene. There's a really cool teak stereo system. We just put it in a tub. We'll sell it with the speakers and everything. So, furniture. Look at that really nice plant stand. I like that thing. Little marble top stand. This is what I'm doing differently, is I'll kind of go furniture, back to the table of furniture. That way I'm covering everything. A couple of bar stools. Kind of like an organ bench, but you know, bench just multi-purpose. Very nice old piece. 2 doll houses in really good shape. They just need to be painted, finished. This one's a little more unfinished, but all the parts are right there. Different doors, different, I mean, what a cool project for you fathers out there with daughters. What a nice way to connect, build a dollhouse together. Oh gosh, she'll remember you forever. There's a couple more Cliben collectible stuffed. They're kind of large and they still got tags on them. Really nice Breville. I believe we're selling the plates with the unit. It's man, look those up online. They're expensive. Very cool. Great Pyrex with the lids. Here's just good old glass Pyrex. And more things underneath. Back to the furniture type things. Here's a cool plant stand. I'm going to go ahead and swing by, do a little bit of the art. We have a lot of this in one cart. Some of it was to where you couldn't hang it up, so it was easier to do it that way. Nice tribute piece to John Lennon. Here's some wackety art. Woo! Fun! Hang that up. Have a party. Look at the photos. If it's signed, I try to zero in on that. Nice black velvet piece of a couple of ships in the moonlight. That's a nice piece. Reminds me of Bob Ross. That's not a Bob Ross, so don't. But reminds me of that kind of style. And this is a signed piece. If you can make out what that is, you're better than me. There's a beautiful, very well done, that piece. Back to furniture. Here's a cool, look at there. 50s, 60s, couple of them. That one's got an enamel top. This one's got more of that 1950s. I forget what they call that. Here's a little vintage step ladder. That just looks cool. Put plants on or something. Back here, try and get out of the sun's shining on my screen. Really cool display cabinet in there. Beautiful piece, solid as a rock. Come check it out. It's gorgeous. Huge, like drying rack. Or I guess you could use it to show off your quilts. I mean, that thing's huge. Drop leaf table. Look at that mission style rocker. And I mean, it's got the patina on it that I looked all over for a mark. I thought for sure I could find the Stickley mark or something on that because it's that well made. Those who know more than I, which are a lot of you, might want to come to preview and check that piece out. We got 3 matching bookcases back there. Pine, I believe. Very well made. Tough as nails. And beautiful. That's what you look for. Strong yet beautiful. Nice plant stand, wrought iron, I believe. Drop leaf table again. One of those 3-legged varieties. And here's chairs. I'm not sure if they're the chairs that go with it. I think we're going to sell these separately. But maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll just have to show up, see what happens. Beautiful little banquet piece there. Nicely done. I like this table back here. Just a simple table. It's got really nice little graphics around the, I don't know if you can see the ducks, and there's their hunting dog, and just kind of a nice woodsy scene that goes around the border of that old piece. Really nice wicker and glass top table set. Very nice. No chips. Beauty. Old school desk. And a really nice glider. Metal glider. Works great too. I'm going to go around it so you can see the back of it. I'm going to tug on it, so you can know that, well, darn it. That's a little frozen up, but we had it working earlier. It just needs a little WD-40. Just needs a little love. Come on, folks, give it a home. Give it some love. Nice cooler. Wrought iron, sort of little Smokey Joe Weber. All right, let me show you some of this back table here. Yep. This usually comes up at the very end of the night. You got some nice silver plate, some nice stoneware, glasses. Really good stuff back here. Too much for me to try to rattle on about what it is. A couple old suitcases, a heater, and yet I do it anyway. Real nice little lamp, some different scarf type things, bottles, vintage. Real nice set back there. Look at that. Ain't that a beauty? George Foreman grill. For those who are content with the grill marks but don't necessarily need the smoky flavor. I cracked myself up on that one. There's some cool old jars. There's a nice lamp. Look at that. And we've got 3 pallets over there. You'll just have to show up the preview, check out what's in those pallets. But as you can see, another good auction here at Andrew Turner's. Come on down. Doors open at 5. Auction starts at 6. It don't get more fun than this.